Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Russian railroads. I've set up the board for 3-player game. In this game we've got yellow, blue and red, each playing each other. Yellow is currently the first player. So on yellow's first turn, he will what will he do? He will start by taking 2 of his workers and advancing his black rail 3 spots. He likes the idea of pushing that one 1 and pushing that one 2. So what that gets for him is 3 grey rails to join onto his line. Next, blue is just going to bide his time and take that spot there, which will gain him 2 monies. Red is going to grab the 2 extra workers and they go onto his board. Okay, yellow is going to take advantage of the other guys not really doing much, and he wants to advance his black rail another 2 spots, which he'll do just here, and he's going to push that one forward another 2. Blue really wants to get an extra train, so he'll throw his guy up there, which will grab him a level 2 train, and he'll, for the moment, he'll throw that in on the Kiev line. Red also wishes to grab another train, so he will do that with his turquoise worker and one of his own workers, and he also grabs a number 2, which he will throw into his Vladivostok line, and he'll throw his number 1 down to the Kiev line. Yellow's going to use his money to grab this engineer. Okay, to grab that engineer. When he uses that engineer, he'll be able to move his grey line forward and get 5 points every turn, so that's pretty valuable to him. Blue likes the idea of points, so he will take 2 of his workers and throw them up on this spot here, which enables him to push this marker here forward 1, 2 spots. Okay, and then red red sees that there's a bonus up there, so he's going to throw one of his workers up there to grab the doubler. Now the doubler is this guy here, and what that will do is double his points, so he'll throw that on there. I'm just going to take a moment because I forgot to do it earlier. Before the game started, I should have given the bonus cards. So blue is going to take 1 extra point for the on that point tracker, and red is going to take the bonus card, which gives him an extra push forward on one of his tracks. Okay, I should have done that before the game started. I do apologize. I'm not even going to cut that into the video. You guys understand that I should have done it to start with. I think I'm on top of everything now. So let's keep moving forward. We are up to yellow's turn again. Yellow has 2 workers left. He will use one of them to move his grey line forward 2 spots. Then blue has 1 worker left, but he also has a whole bunch of rubles left. He's going to use one of his monies and his blue worker to grab this spot just here, which gives him 1 more push forward with his purple marker, plus it also gives him 1 more push forward with one of his other road. So he'll take this one down here because he's going to be able to get some points out of that. Then it's red's turn. Red is going to jump on this spot here, which will help him move one of his grey tracks forward. So he picked up 3 grey tracks by putting that black one there, which enables him to get that grey one to there. I'll just place the others behind the other trains. Yellow still has 1 guy left to place, and he's actually going to take advantage of his personal bonus. So he takes 5 points and moves his grey track along 1. So he'll move his grey to here, and he will also take his 5 points. Blue is out of workers to send to work. However, red still has these 2, so red can now place wherever he wishes to place. So he will place one of his workers there, so he can become first player next turn round. He will place one of his workers on this engineer, which will enable him to move a black one forward by 1, and it will give him 3 points. Okay, and now we swap around the first player. So red becomes first player. The other 2 just shift downwards, and then this worker is able to be placed somewhere to do something, and he might as well jump over here, which will let him move that grey track forward 1 more, and also give him 3 more points, which puts him up to 6 points. All of the workers have now done their actions for the round. So we go through and we score. So starting with yellow. Yellow has no bonus points down the bottom. He doesn't have any locomotive that's going to give him points here or here. This locomotive can get him to here, which has double points on it. And there's a grey track there. So this is the only point spot that scores, and that will score 2 points. So the grey track is worth 1 point each, and it's got a doubler, which makes that 2 points for yellow. Blue is sitting on 5 points. His locomotive reaches here, so he also gets that 1, which makes it 6. That bonus 2, which gives him 8 points. And there's no extra points up the top there. So blue gets 8 points straight out of the gate. And then red is sitting on 0 for the bonus points. The black line here has a locomotive that can reach it, so it's worth 1 point to him. And his 2 locomotive can reach there, which gives him 1 more point for the grey. So that's 2 points, plus another doubled point, which is 2 more points. So it's 4 points for red. Around 6 puts him to 10. Okay, the board now gets cleared of all meeples. They come back to their spots. The turquoise meeples go back onto their location. Any monies that have been spent get cleared from the board and back over into the pile, and each of these engineers gets shifted forward 1 more spot. So there's a new engineer turned over there for us to be able to use. It is now red's first turn, so red is going to grab this engineer straight away. That engineer will let him move one of his tracks forward 1 spot, plus he gets 3 points whenever he uses that particular engineer. It is now yellow's turn. Yellow really needs a locomotive, so he's going to grab that first locomotive spot, which gives him this 2, and he's going to place it down here, so at least he can get the bonus points off this for the moment. Blue really needs to move his train line further forward, so he's going to use 2 of his guys to do that and move this 1, 2, 3 spots further forward. That opens up these grey guys, so he'll get the 3 grey ones coming in behind. 1, 2, and 3. Red doesn't have any money, so he's going to actually grab this one to be able to grab 2 more monies. There they are, 2 monies onto the board. And we're back over to blues. So yellow's turn. Since no one else has taken it, yellow is going to grab the other train, which is number 3. So the lowest number available is number 3. The number 3 can go just there, giving a total of 4. So if he can get his grey line further forward, he'll be able to get some more points out of that. Blue's turn now. Blue will move his grey line forward 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. So he can get some points out of that next turn. Red is liking points, so he's going to go for another doubler. It's one of these guys, which gets placed just there. Yellow is going to place his guy there and use that engineer, because that will allow him to move his black forward 1 plus his purple bonus point marker forward 1. So he'll now get a point every turn for the bonus point marker, and his black one moves to here, which now gives him 3 brown tracks coming in behind. So these are all about upgrading your tracks. Blue doesn't like the idea of being last, so he's going to take the first player position. Red has a whole bunch of guys left and some money, so he will start by grabbing this engineer here, which moves a black 1 forward 1, plus he gets to some 3 bonus points. So he's actually going to start moving that middle line forward, and he will take his 3 bonus points. 1, 2, 3. He still has 2 guys left plus some rubles if he wishes, so he will also use this one to move a black forward 2. Let's move that one forward 1, and that one forward 1. He might use the other guy actually to grab some bonus points every turn, so he'll move this one forward to here. Oh, I just noticed that I've got a yellow guy left over. Yellow has been skipped on that particular round, but fortunately yellow was just going to go onto this card here, which allows him to move his grey forward 1 more, and also gives him 5 bonus points. So he'll move this grey forward 1 more to get the score on that, and take his 5 bonus points. So he's on 7, that puts him up to 12. Okay, that's everyone's meeples have now been put out onto the board. The player order now changes again, so blue comes to the front, yellow moves down, red moves down, and blue comes there, and blue gets to replace his meeple. He's going to go just there, so he can move forward again. Oh no, he'll move forward on the middle line on St. Petersburg. The step that I forgot was at the end of the last round, when there's scoring, we should have had these bonus points added in as well. So red gains 3 more points. I'll give them to him now. 1, 2, 3. And blue should have gained another 2. So blue will gain his 2. 1, 2. Now, okay, that's that round finished. Red was the start player, so red should have had that card. The second player was yellow, so yellow should have had that card, and blue should have had that card. So let's go through the scoring for this particular round. So we're on red at the moment. Red gets 1 point for this marker. He also gets another point for that black train being here with the engine able to reach it, so that's 2 points. No points here yet. This engine can reach number 2, so he gets another 2 points because of the doubler there, and another 2 points there. So it's 2, 4, 5, 6 points total for red. 5, 6. Yellow gets 1 point for this. His train can reach here, so it's worth, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy gets no points yet. We're up to, this reaches number 4, which is here, which is there, sorry. So grey gets 1.5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 points for yellow, plus those 2 bonus points, which gives him 11. Which puts him up to 21. Okay, and then blue is has 5 points there. That reaches up to here, so it's 6, 7, 8 points. No extra points there. And that only reaches to here, which only gives him 1 more point, which is 9 points for blue. Plus his 3 bonus points for being the 3rd player, which puts him on 12 points. He's currently on 10, so that puts him up to 22. Now you notice, I'm going to leave it there, but you notice that the points that were scored on the 2nd round were substantially higher than the 1st round. When you get through to the 5th round, 4th round, the points will start jumping by like 30, 40 points at a hit. So that's the basics of Russian Railroad. I didn't quite get up to any of these bonus points in this game, but I think that gives you enough to go on to understand how this game is going to run and if you're going to like it or not. I hope this helps you get Russian Railroad to the table. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you've got any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to see what games I've been playing. Subscribe to these videos so you can keep up to date with what games I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.